Hey everyone. In this video, I want to talk to you about why you shouldn't judge yourself based on your previous performance in school or university. Now, I know a lot of us will kind of have a tendency to formulate our identity specifically in regards to our intelligence around how we performed in school. And I don't believe this is a healthy thing to do, because that quote that's often attributed to Einstein that goes as follows: if you judge a fish by its ability to climb a tree, it'll live its whole life believing it is stupid. That quote is true in our lives. You see, school is just one kind of intelligence. They pretty much will only be testing memorization for the most part until later on, where then they start delving more into critical thinking skills. But even then, that's only one form of intelligence. So don't live your whole life believing you're dumb just because you weren't good at specific things in school. You see, some people have intelligences in math, others have intelligence in English and language, other people have an intelligence in art, some people in physical fitness. It goes on. Basically, everyone has a specific intelligence that comes most naturally to them. So you shouldn't judge yourself based on the other things that you may not be as good at. I mean, there will always be people who are going to be better than you at certain things. There's just no point in comparing yourself in the first place, but especially along the lines of how school analyzes all of us and how they give us a grade. You see, I've always had a really good memory, and it's pretty much genetic. It runs in my family, mostly for the men on my paternal side, but my sister thankfully inherited a good memory as well. But you see, she and I did well in school largely because of our memories, and that's not, you see, just because I did well because I could remember things without studying doesn't mean I'm more intelligent than other people who are better at math or language or maybe even critical thinking skills. But a lot of my friends growing up thought that I was a genius just because I had a good memory. But that's not the way we should be judging other people, because my friends were great at other things. Some of my friends could draw incredibly well, and I can't do that. And some of my friends were brilliant at math or science, and that wasn't me. And others were even better at language or English. So everybody is good at their respective things. And because of the way school is set up, where it is mostly an emphasis on memorization, please don't fall into the trap of believing that you're dumb just because you didn't do that well in it. I mean, come on, memorization, that's not an intelligence. That really isn't. It's just genetics. Or even, it could be a product of the things you do. For instance, people who smoke too much weed, their memory isn't going to be great. We all know it affects your short-term memory. So why would we ever judge our intelligence based on one thing? It just makes no sense. It truly doesn't. And it goes right back to that Einstein quote. I mean, some of us are fish and other people are monkeys. And if both of us try to climb that tree, obviously the monkeys are going to do way better. But then when it comes to swimming, the fish are going to outperform everyone. So why would we ever believe that we're stupid just because we can't do one specific thing? So I urge you all to, if you're doing that, if you fall into that trap of believing that you're dumb just because other people are better than you at certain things, stop doing that. Be kinder to yourself. But beyond that, figure out what you're good at. Figure out where your strengths are, and then go all in on that. And don't even worry about the things that you're bad at. We've all heard the stories that you should try to be a jack of all trades, but that only works for some people. And quite often you'll live a better life if you just focus on the things that you're really good at and you try to find a career within those things. Because you're already good at it and you're not going to need to try as hard. But if you try to master a bunch of random things, it's not going to work out as well. So I hope this video helped you, and I hope to God that you aren't beating yourself up by judging yourself along arbitrary lines of what makes somebody intelligent. Don't do that. Just keep doing you, figure out where you're good at, and then do more of it. Anyway, I hope this video helped you, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Arrivederci.